Hey guys, Story Circle Toys here. We are here in Mount Eden for the grand opening of Iron Age Comics. We are here super early, but we're excited. Today's going to be a great day. We're going to be let in a bit early. So this is some VIP access. We're going to be let in early to have a look at their wares. We'll go through Iron Age Comics. They're opening officially at 10. It's only about 9:20 in the morning. And of course, daylight savings happened, so we're an hour earlier. So this is a good day. We've also got our new mics. Bee's filming this, and she's got her microphone on. Bee, say hello to the audience.
Hello.
So we're going to get both channels. We're going to do some live recording here as well. We've got Evie in the back seat.
Hey.
She is not mic'd up, but she is coming along with us today as well. So yeah, really, it should be a good day. So let's get out and let's go. Bee, you're on the camera.
Okay. Can I see you on the camera, please?
You come out, Evie. We're recording. All right, let's go. Let's go, Evie. Okay, we are heading up. Evie, come with me, Evie. So we've got Evie today as well. All right, Evie, hold my hand. She is on fire. So Bee's doing the camera work today. Bee, do you want to get there? Look, we've got a rare sight in Auckland, New Zealand, a comic shop owner. There he goes, Evie. Okay. There we go. So one of the cool things is Iron Age Comics. Evie. Here we go, Iron Age Comics. We've got some sweet images around here. We've got Invincible, we've got the Wolverine, We Buy Collections, one Virginia. So last time we came here, because they have been open for like a few weeks, this is kind of the proper opening. So now it's all done out. You see there's their sweet Iron Age logo. Okay, let's go in and have a look. What's your role here?
Dwayne Lucas. Half the shop is mine, I guess. I am selling my comic collection, which I've built up over 45, 50 years. Time to move it on. So just thought it'd be a good opportunity to do so.
And how did you get involved with David and opening a shop in Auckland?
David and I have known each other for many years through the comic collecting and the likes. And we've stayed in contact over the years and both just decided it's time to do something with our collections.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, I see, you're not a young man anymore, which is good because don't they call this industry the widow maker?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So yeah, so this is opening day, but you guys have been open for a few weeks
Yeah,
now.
we've been putting the shop together for 4 or 5 weeks. Finally got it where we want it, and so we thought we'd have a proper opening day. But invited everybody we know and everyone we can think of. Offering a store-wide discount, 10%. We've got a raffle going with some really nice prizes up for grabs. So hopefully it turns out all right today. We'll see how it goes.
All right. What's your favorite thing in there? What's the last thing you want sold?
Personally, I've always been a Marvel guy, so I don't have anything that I wouldn't sell, but there's plenty of key issues and that I've always liked. First appearance Wolverine, first appearance Venom, that sort of thing. But it's all for sale. It's just you can't take it with you, so I'm moving it all on.
That's all right. Well, you've got a place to store it now, at the very least.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. This is only the third. I mean, I suppose you remember the days when there were comic shops in every suburb.
Yeah. I did the first 2 comic conventions back in the mid-90s in Auckland, and at the time there was maybe 10 comic shops in Auckland. Now with us now there is 3. So it's everything's gone online, but the collection that we put together is just too big to sell online. So perfect opportunity to open a shop.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. All right, well, good luck on today. Hopefully, we'll get some audience. I got some stickers to give away. Thanks, Dwayne.
Thank you, mate.
All right, here we are, and this is David. Oh, David, I'll let you do your introductions. Tell us about yourself and Iron Age Comics.
Thanks, Alan. Yeah, look, I've been collecting for, I'm estimating around 55 years. When I read Asterix when I was very young on the floor of my house and my parents' house in Taupo. So this is the culmination of all that. I finally got to build this thing where it houses all of our collections, mine and Dwayne, that is, Dwayne Lucas. And we're just loving it. It's a big space. I wanted to do something that I'd seen in New York. There's a large comic warehouse there. Joe Koch is his name, and he's got one down at the Brooklyn Naval Yards, which I've been to a few times. And I really like the feel. And that's the vibe we're trying to pick up here. It's just amazing to be able to be surrounded by your collection, all your misspent youth, middle age, and older age. And it's just great to get people in here. Looking forward to that and meeting other collectors and just talking comics, toys, vinyl, everything. Just yeah.
What do you want people to know about Iron Age Comics?
We've got a lot of comics from old. We've got fairly new ones. We don't do new comics, but it's back issues, and we've got a lot of graded comics. We've got key issues, but we also have stuff for the starter collector. Batman, Spider-Man, all the big ones, and we'd also like to have lots of the rather intriguing ones that people don't know, and I love introducing people to new titles. We do have a lot of toys upstairs, and we have vinyl, books, British TV annuals, old British comics, Australian comics, pretty much anything that's to do with comics and related parts.
Wait, do you want to take us through a little tour? Point out where everything is.
Yeah, well, over here, just here, Alan, we have what we call the key issue wall, and it's got some of the higher end stuff. There are notes on there explaining why we think it's special. All sorts of things. First Tank Girl, nice early Spider-Man there, first Punisher. So some really good stuff in there.
And more Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
The X-Men keys, signed.
One of my favourites up there is Steranko Hulk. That's this Hulk annual.
That's a
bit of a classic cover.
First appearance of Nightwing, origin of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go first appearance of Mary Jane Watson. That's a nice Silver Age Spider-Man. Look at those covers. John Romita.
Yep, I've got a lot of good stuff. And down here also we have some sets of trades, because we're thinking of the collectors. Not everyone wants to spend a fortune on a comic up there. A lot of people, some people do, some people don't. So we've got something for everybody here. And over there we've got the first Dalek annual from Doctor Who. That's a pretty bit of a rarity. Some nice Superman annuals, the UK ones in really nice condition. Commando trade collections, they're good fun. So, it's just something for everyone. I've always liked lots of different comics, not just Marvel. New Zealand is a Marvel place.
What's your favorite thing here? What's the best thing on these shelves?
Oh, crikey, you're putting me on the spot there, Alan. I've always been an Iron Man fan, so up there, You have Tony Stark as Doctor Doom. I've always sort of quite liked that. It's quite a cool cover.
And that's
It's a homage back to, I think, the Demon in a Bottle, which is a classic Iron Man cover, which I had. Yeah, so many good things to choose from.
So there's a favourite of mine, first print, mint condition, of Batman the Killing Joke, before Brian Boland went back and recoloured it. And
Oh,
fixed it,
yeah,
which is
classic.
absolutely good one. There we go. If you're a Thunderbolts fan of the movie, we've got Century, signed by Paul Jenkins, the writer.
Yep.
And look at that, Wolverine in this first monthly series.
And then we move down here, more key issues in these boxes for people to flip through, some nice stuff in there. Then we have lots of all these CGC comics, and CBCS. We have signed versions. Here's a Sousa Micah, who's a modern artist, one of my favourites. She's done some really nice art. African-American artist who lives in New York. One to watch out for, I think. And up here on the wall.
I think my favourite is this Marvel Comics Presents, because you don't get these series anymore.
Yes.
Like, it was double-sided, so there was another cover on the other side, if I remember.
Ooh.
I think, but that's,
I
remember picking up these with Sam Keith.
Oh, very good.
Artwork.
Good knowledge.
Oh, there we go.
And up here we've got the big,
It's got a young Spider-Man.
we've got a big daddy up there, the first Venom in a 9.8. That's a bit of a king hitter, that one.
Yeah.
Another one which is really moving fast is this Hulk 340, classic McFarlane cover, as the sticker says. It's a goodie. Got Wolvie #1. Lots of good stuff up here.
And this is the Nerve Centre. There's Dwayne again.
Working away, pricing it up, getting it done. And then over here we split it into basically Marvel down this complete row here from A to Z, with trades and collections of comics down here at the end. So those who want to collect the trades, or we try to put together sort of story arcs, make it easier for the collector to get it all in one hit. So the emergence of the trade paperback in the last 20, 25 years has been a real big thing. And then over here we come over, we have DC down here, that complete row. Down the far end we have Gold Key. This is another little favourite of mine. I always like the sort of oddball TV related titles. They're good fun.
Favourite Hellblazer?
Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, there we go. There's some classic Andy Delano.
That was such a good TV series. I wish they'd bring it back again. It was one of my favourites.
All right.
And over here, then we do all our other publishers, which we've got pretty much, we try to have all the publishers something. Whether it's Image is a big one, of course, but others. We have many Dark Horse, all of those ones.
Now, if you've got the kids here, you've got the early reader section.
Absolutely.
Family friendly.
Yep.
And you've got so many of these posters that you've collected, especially these big banners.
Yeah, these big bad boys are great, aren't they? I love Abe Sapien up there is my favourite.
There's some cinemas that wondered, I'm sure there's some cinemas that wondered where their posters went to.
That's right. And up here, whether you recognise it or not, that's Angelina Jolie.
There's Angela from the Beowulf film.
That's
and
right.
Also, the Giant Iron Man is a nice one. And that's hard to keep together because it's a big cardboard.
It's huge.
Yeah, that is huge.
I bought it off a guy who had an apartment and his apartment roof was too low, so he had to sell it. So that was my luck. I was able to get it and I held it for years. And little did I know I would have a perfect place to put it. As you may be aware, I'm a big Iron Man collector. I had the whole run at one point and a lot of toys, so he's my favourite.
Nice.
And nice to have that. Shall we head upstairs?
Yeah,
Or do you want to, we've got the original art here. Well, this is a signed Karl Barks print. Very nice, numbered. That's a good one. Down there we've got a Conan Rosetta poster.
Yeah, I saw that one. That is very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, let's have a look at the toy section. Let's go. Let's go toy section. Let's have a good look at the toy section up here. It's cool. You got to watch your head.
Toys and trading cards up here, and more posters. Some of the better posters are up here in these boxes, which we had made, and they're really good.
So we will be going through this in a little bit more detail later on. Got the good Star Wars representation. You even have some Dragon Ball Z.
Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Basketball shirts.
Cards. You got some sports cards as well. So if you're a sports fan, there's UFC.
Well, we have baseball, soccer, a little bit of tennis, We've got quite a range of cards, but mainly basketball, because I played a lot of basketball when I was young. I really enjoyed it and love following the basketball, so that was an easy one for me to collect. Once again, we've got these little cheapy toys here, because, you know, got to make it affordable. Some of the kids come in. It's nice if they can pick up a little thing.
Lots of tin toys, and yeah,
Tin toys are great.
got lots of these horror toys as well.
Yeah, well, they did the Mego repros, and they're really good quality, and they're just damn good fun.
There we go, Christopher Lee, Frankenstein.
A little Lord of the Rings section here. It's coming up at the end of the year. We've got Armageddon, and that's going to be featuring a lot of these characters. So we've got Andy Serkis is coming over.
Evie would like that. She loves Gollum.
That's right.
And then we've got General, all sorts of some Star Trek. There's a Riker.
Yeah.
There's a Borg Queen. Oh, and look at these.
This is quite fun. This is a Star Trek phone, a working phone. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, Knight Rider visor glasses.
Yes.
There's some Osborns.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Then we sort of have a Marvel section here. It's quite fun. Lots of DC. And we do have Mr. Terrific, which is good. He's really popped as a result of the movie, so that's quite a good one.
There we go. There's a wooden Joker.
And there's a bit of Jurassic Park over here.
Oh, and we've got some Xena. All right, so maybe I'll get that Alan Grant. Where's one of that Sam Neill figure?
Yeah, he's a tough one to find. In the Hercules, we've got some Toy Biz stuff, but we've also got some of the Chinese bootlegs, and one of these apparently is very rare.
Well, we do like the bootlegs.
That's right. And of course, there's Lost in Space.
There are some more oddities, and I've got plenty of posters up here. And I am eyeing up. There's a Bernie Wrightson sign.
Yes, very nice.
And this is the section I'm going to go through.
The Thunderbird stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Lots of Dinky and Corgi, just loose. And we have a bit of Dinky boxed over there. And it's good fun.
Spectra.
Absolutely. Got a few more over there in the case too.
And here we've got some records. Some of these I'm definitely going to go through, because there is a Black Hole, which I'm very fond of.
Yeah.
And Blade Runner, Story of Star Wars.
Right at the end of these Disney records, they did these Disney's here people would have seen around, but at the end you have a run of them, and they're all Star Wars, Black Hole, Last Starfighter. They did a lot of photo covers, and they're really good to collect. Just really good fun. And these Japanese ones are fun too. Got a lot of those. They'll be coming out at some point.
And t-shirts galore. Here's something. Here, look at this. This is a Black Series First Order TIE Fighter 2 scale.
This is apparently the biggest toy they made. And there it is.
Regular release.
But down there you got Commander Straker's car, which is from UFO, so another sort of Jerry Anderson related one just down there.
Yeah, that is a nice one.
And these ones here, this crowd, they made these really nicely, and then their molds, the whole factory burnt down in China, and they're not going to make them anymore, obviously, because they were destroyed. So really good, those.
Big selection of cards. We've got unopened booster boxes, or slightly open booster boxes.
This is really cool. This is a cigarette card set from 1950. Very rare, of Superman.
Now, while that's very cool, this is actually something I'm looking at, because until these got broken, these are Natilla Batman glasses. And I'm going to have to get, well, not, sorry, they're superheroes. That's a Batman one.
I've got the set of 6, so I'm just unwrapping those and getting them ready for everyone to have a look at. There's a bit of Bandai in there. Those are good.
We're going to go through and do some more pickups. I'm looking at that Dan Dare walkie-talkie set. That's cool. And the Robocop as well, being a Robocop fan.
Yeah, there's something for everyone here, I believe.
All right.
These robots here are quite cool too, down here. They're about late 50s, early 60s.
There's Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet.
There they are.
All right, cool. All right, well, thanks, David. We're going to do some more shopping, and we'll see when people start rolling in when you open at 10 o'clock.
We're looking forward to the day.
Right, thank you. All right, folks, I'd like to thank both David and Dwayne for the little tour and letting me in early for the opening day for Iron Age Comics. It's very exciting to have another comic store in Auckland. I do promise I will get round to the other stores, because both other stores in Auckland, that's Arkham City Comics and Heroes for Sale, do toys as well as comics, so I will get around to them. But yeah, it's really excited to have another comic/toy store available. So what did I get for my haul? It's all right here. So not a huge haul toy-wise, and some things that I haven't really got before. So let's dive into it. First thing I picked up is these cool little PVCs. I am a huge fan, of course, of Asterix and Obelix, and they have these little PVC characters here. Of course, we have the trusty old druid Getafix, and of course the ever faithful, one of the greatest dogs in comic history. We have Dogmatics there. So these are super sweet. They'll go in my PVC collection. They have more there, and I will no doubt get as many as I can. And of course, we have the key characters. Let's swap them around so I can get it right. Here we have Asterix carrying a boar, and Obelix. Asterix and Obelix is so dear to me. David talked about it being some of the first comics he ever got. Again, for me, that was some of the first comics I ever got. I have no idea. I need to actually ask my mum why they brought me these Asterix and Obelix omnibuses. They are big hardcovers that had like 3 or 4 different stories in them. Why they got them, but I read them so many times. I mean, I feel like virtually they taught me to read at an adult level. So yeah, very happy. These will go up on the PVC shelf. So the other little oddities is I picked up this Raiders of the Lost Ark storybook based on the movie, Random House production. Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of my favorite movies of all time. I still have I have a memory of first seeing it on, I think it would have been like Saturday afternoon TV in New Zealand. So I saw this, I had to pick this up. Funny little story. I always thought Raiders of the Lost Ark was the second movie, whereas, of course, we all know that the Temple of Doom is, in fact, the second movie in the indie cycle, because I mistakenly thought as a kid that as movies had sequels, they, in fact, got better. And I was never a huge fan of Temple of Doom. I suppose I'm still not a huge fan of it now. I mean, I like it, but I'm not a big fan. So I assumed it being, Raiders of the Lost Ark being the superior film must have come second. So look, kids, the wildest idea. Who would think that the sequel would be better? Now, the other bits and pieces I got here is for another favorite. This is from a Disney movie. This is one of the great Disney flops. The Black Hole. Black Hole was a huge budget sci-fi film that came out post Star Wars. Although the actual script for it was and production of it had been bubbling around in Disney for years and years beforehand. But when Star Wars came out, it is a fascinating movie. It's well worth a watch. You can find it on the Disney Channel at the moment, and it has some horrifying moments, some really odd story beats, some beautiful production, and then some cheesy production. This, of course, is a read-along book, and it comes with the record in the back. Though I don't have a record player, but I'm going to hit up my friend Simon, and maybe I'll get a recording of this playing. So that's cool. And of course, to go with this is beautiful. Again, if you don't know the plot of the Black Hole, the key plot point is this massive exploration science ship somehow kind of standing in space in orbit of a black hole. Just look at this cover for this album. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this movie had some great design. It was really cool. So I had to get this big record. I do not know what I'm going to do with this. Again, I do not have a record player. Here it comes. It obviously came from Real Groovy Records. It's on Vista. You see where it came from. Yeah, ultrasonically clean from Real Groovy. So yeah, I hope to be able to play this at Simon's place one day. So yeah, so a little bit odd. So not a lot in terms of action figures or even Star Wars. But some cool little bits and pieces. All right, well, big thank you again to David and Dwayne. We will be heading up Iron Age Comics real soon for some more toys, maybe go for another toy hunt. Really go through their stock. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Get out to Iron Age Comics or your local comic shop, wherever you are in New Zealand. There's not many of them around, so please support them. So please drop a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. This is Story Circle Toys. We'll see you next week.